So in Helldivers 2, we are going to be going through tips and tricks that you need to know if you are a new player. And starting this one off, if we have a look at the bottom right, there is a thing. If I press right trigger, it brings up effects. These can make missions harder. You'll see, for an example, there's weapons experimentation, the shield generator pack, stratagems available to all Helldivers. Pay attention to these effects because when you move around to different missions and stuff, the effects are going to change, and some of them can have negative effects on your weapons and stratagems. So just make sure you quickly check out the effects before you jump into a mission. Next up, if we come over here to the ship management, we can go to stratagems, and you're going to need the requisition to unlock them. But what you want to do is unlock a bunch, especially the cheaper ones, try out loads of different ones, and on top of that, if we go to our armory and we have a look at our loadout for the weaponry, you want to try different weapons and stuff as well, because you could, there could be a weapon that you think, oh, I'm never going to try that, but you could try it for one run, and it could be your favourite weapon of all time. So what you want to do is just try different weapons and stratagems. Some are going to be better and worse against different factions. It's all about experimenting, finding what you're comfortable with, and also finding out what's good for the different mission types that are available. Next up, if we go to the war table, you are going to see, if I back out of here for an example, there are usually different mission types that pop up, but this is an operation. And if we select this operation, you'll see there are 3 different missions in here. And what you want to do is make sure if you begin an operation, you finish it. Because if you look on the left-hand side, you're going to get a bonus of 6, 8, and 10 medals here, for an example. You're going to get bonus medals for completing these missions. But you have to do all 3 to get all of those bonuses. So it's a bonus 24 medals. And that's going to be really important for progressing through the war bonds. If we come over here, for an example, and we have a look on this map, you'll see there are a few different operations. And every now and then you'll have different missions just pop up, like solo missions. But if we go into this operation, again, we're going to get 6, 8, and 10 bonus. So do all 3 of these, and you're going to get a bonus 24 medals. And then if we back out of the war table, if we go to the acquisitions, you are going to see the war bonds. So I've spent 615 medals on this one. I've currently got 250. But if you go into here, you'll see to buy all of the new weapons, to get... where is it? You can get super credits. You get loads of new cool things for the war bonds, but they're all going to cost medals to unlock. And then if we back out, we go to the superstore. If we go down and we have a look at these different, there's so many war bonds in this game. You'll see here the brand new legendary war bond for the collab with Halo ODST. And when you get into here, you're getting body armor that's 45 medals. You're getting helmets that are 30, weapons that are 35, and then it just gets more and more expensive to the point where a pistol is 75 medals. So make sure you are obtaining those medal bonuses by completing operations. And when you're doing an operation, say for an example, you're on the last mission, don't go and do another random mission. Just complete that one mission, get those bonus 10 medals, because it's going to help you with unlocking new weapons and armor and vehicles and things like that. Or maybe not vehicles, but the vehicle skins and the exosuit skins and stuff as well. And next up, as you are running through missions, you will find samples. These samples, if we quickly go over to here, they are going to be used to unlock ship modules. You'll see I don't have too many of these unlocked. But like here, for an example, with the XXL weapons bay, Eagle stratagems that drop multiple bombs will drop 1 additional bomb. But it's going to cost me 150 green, 150 orange, and 15 pink samples, as well as 25,000 requisition. When you're playing missions, the higher the difficulty, the better the rarity of samples that are available. So if we quickly go to the war table, I can show you. So if you look right at the bottom of the screen, you'll see if we go on to difficulty 5, the pink ones are not available. If we go on to difficulty 3, the orange aren't available either. So difficulty 1 through 3, greens are available. 4 through 6 is, 4 and 5 is orange. Green and orange will be available. And then 6 and above, so extreme all the way to super Helldive, is going to give you the ability to get green, orange, and pink samples. And when you're actually in a mission, don't worry about being the first to get to the samples. Samples are shared. So what you should focus on instead is making sure that the players that have the samples are alive. Try and get your entire team extracted from each of the missions. And if you've got a bunch of samples and then you die, when you are reinforced, go back and grab all of those samples off your old body. Samples are very, very important to getting benefits like buffs and stuff on your stratagems. And then next up, just quick before we get into the final tip, do not reload your weapons like other shooters. When you're playing a game like Call of Duty, say you take 8 shots to kill someone, you've got 22 rounds in the mag, you reload it, those bullets are just going to magically, like the other 8 are just going to magically appear in your mag. In Helldivers 2, your mags are dumped in their entirety, so if you've got a mag, you shoot a quarter of it, then you reload, you've just lost 3/4 of a mag. So make sure you are not reloading all the time, try and empty that weapon fully before you start reloading. Like, don't reload until that gun is empty. And then, last but definitely not least, find your preferred playstyle. Do you want to be a heavy gunner? Do you want to be a frontline soldier? Do you want to be a medic? Make sure you are equipping the loadout, the stratagems and stuff that are going to fit your playstyle and help not only you, but your team out the most you can. I like being frontline, so I like being right in the mix of all of the fights. I like being up close and personal with the Terminids, for an example. I like getting myself right in there, chucking a 500 kilo like nuke, and I love being up in the face of the enemies. But find your playstyle, even if you want to sit back and just make sure you're reinforcing your team if they die. It's entirely up to you how you play this game, but find that playstyle that you prefer and just run with it. Make sure your loadout, your stratagems are all good to go. And make sure you're comfortable when you're choosing your playstyle. And that was some tips and tricks that I believe you need to know if you are a new player in Helldivers 2. And we are going to leave that video there. I will see you guys in the next one.